Hey guys, it's the interview queen, Alicia Atu, and I would like to welcome you to a brand new vlog. Now, as you may have been able to tell from my surroundings, this was the exact same spot I filmed a couple of vlogs back as I've returned to Alpha One Wrestling. I'm here in Hamilton and I'm going to be speaking with tons of the talent who are going to be performing today, as long as showing you some backstage stuff and showing you a little bit from what's going to go on in the ring. Of course, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Every subscription helps me out so much, and I read every comment that comes my way. So just thank you for the support, and I'm going to shut up now. Well, technically I'm not, because I'm going to be talking to a lot of people. So I'm going to continue talking, but just in a different way. Let's do it. Hey guys, backstage here at Alpha One, and I have my first guest of the day, Chris Dickinson. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I feel like I've never seen you like a little nervous. It's like he doesn't know what I'm going to ask him.
I'm not nervous. Are you nervous?
Not at all.
No? All right. Well,
do I have a reason to be nervous?
No. Do I have a reason to be nervous?
Not at all.
All right.
So one thing I know about you is that one of your nicknames is Dirty.
The Dirty Daddy.
Yes.
Dirty Daddy.
And I love how it's just Dirty Dickinson. Like, that's such a good name.
Yeah.
Why were you first coined that? What was the reason? Tell me the story behind it. Did you give it to yourself? Did someone give it to you?
Well, actually, it's kind of two-part story. So one of my friends that I used to work out with all the time, this kid Jesse, back from Staten Island, New York, where I'm from, he was a pretty big dude, and he was jacked, and he was pretty strong. So he used to work out, and he used to always, like, you know, do more reps than I would, or he'd lift more weight than I would.
Okay.
And he'd always have this thing. He'd be like, "Don't worry, Daddy's here for you." And I'd be like, God, that's such a great insult. That's like the best insult ever. Okay. And I was like, I have to find a way to call myself Daddy, or to use that in a line or something. And then I had my friend Lance, who always called me Dirty, because like I really like the old Dirty Bastard.
Okay.
So I don't know, somehow, some way, I put Dirty Daddy together, and people started chanting it at like CZW, I remember. And I made a t-shirt that said Dirty Daddy on it.
And it just stuck.
It all clicked, yeah.
So you literally turned an insult that someone used on you into something. That's amazing.
Absolutely. That's a true story.
You have to embrace it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then now I'm pretty much the Dirty Daddy forever. I
remember being at Beyond, and you had so much heat when you came. It was amazing, and people started chanting it. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah. That's, people know me as the Dirty Daddy or the Filthy Father. I actually got a pay envelope the other night from a show I did, and it said the Father of Filth on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. People have played on the name and like come up with different ones, but always going to be the Dirty Daddy.
You know, you've got a good moniker, and people can even expand off of it. That's
exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful thing.
Thanks. Thank you.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for joining me on here and answering your 1Q.
No, thank you.
It's my pleasure. And right beside me is the awesome Willie Mack. Hello.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you feeling after just defending the NWA National Championship?
Well, I'm feeling great. As you can see, it's still on my shoulder. That means I did a good thing out there and kept the reign going. This is my 5th defense, I think. And it's in Canada for some reason, so shouldn't this be considered the North American? I ain't even going to get into that. But, yeah, I'm still the champion. And, yeah, it was fun. My first time here, and hopefully I could come back.
Absolutely. It was a great match out there with Josh Alexander.
Thank you. Hell of a talented dude. And I've always seen him in tag team competition with Ethan.
Yeah.
But his one-on-one game been coming up as of late. And he got a new contract. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully we cross paths again. If not, hey, I'll see him somewhere.
Well, in our first interview, which happened, it feels like forever ago, it was 2 years back.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy. We talked about video games and just how people can be absolute fanatics about it. And back then you were telling me some of the games you love, but one of the funniest things in wrestling is how so many wrestlers are into gaming, and it's almost like a competition between them. So are there any people with you, as far as in the wrestling world, that you play with or that you think are really, really good?
Me, my homie Jacob Austin Young. He's another wrestler from out in Vegas, Arizona area. TJ Perkins, Lindsay Dorado, Sammy Callahan, Jessica Havoc, a bunch of those. Oh, Kenny King.
Yeah.
And Sanjay Dutt be on the Switch a lot. And Phoenix Star from Los Luchas, he be on there. Oh, and Space Monkey, he on the Switch too.
Yeah, and for you, how would you say you rate among these wrestlers? Like, are you pretty great at these games, or where are you?
I'm good. I ain't gonna say I'm great, but I'm better than some of them.
Okay. That smile says it all. I want to say thank you so much for joining me, and best of luck defending that in the future.
Oh, thanks for having me back on again. It's rare you get a 2-time appearance on the show you already been on, but hey, I ain't complaining.
You're always welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
We are using the lapels today. Can I get a check from you, mister?
Hi.
You have to say more than that.
Hi, my name is Trey. My favorite color is up for debate. It's a shade. It's black. Black's not a color. So, yeah.
We've had this discussion.
Yeah, we have.
Backstage with yet another guest at Alpha One Wrestling, Josh Briggs. Hello.
Hi, Josh Briggs. I don't like people.
Well, I know that. I was actually going to bring that up. You're a professional disliker of people. So
Yeah.
how did that whole thing start? I mean, what did people really do to you?
I mean, like, realistically, I just don't like people. I'm not, like, a big talker. Like, really, I don't go around shake people's hands. You clearly know I'm not a... What are you doing with that?
I was putting the mic around because your hand. I didn't want your hand to hit it. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is just I don't really get along with people that much. I have 2-3 people that I really do like in real life, and the rest of the people can kind of go die.
Well, I remember we were supposed to do an interview about a year back, and it just was such a crazy show, and we weren't able to do it. But you did tweet me saying, hey, if you get me on your show, I will like you.
Oh, man.
And I remember this because I was like, wow, he doesn't like anybody, and that would be a real honor.
Those were different times, man.
Let's change. Come on.
I've had a lot more bad days since then. If I could go, and that's a big regret in life. If I can go take that back, I would.
That tweet is the big regret.
Yeah, I might go back and like tweet delete that.
You have to go back a long ways. Like, that's how much that...
Yeah. Yes, it's kind of awkward, but
I think I'm just gonna wrap it up because you don't like me. I mean, I like you. This just isn't... It's just not gonna work out.
yeah, you're just like, you're a human being, you know? And human beings kind of suck.
I wish I could change that, you know. Well, I hope maybe this was a good day. I hope this is a good day for you.
I just drove 9 hours in the snow. My back hurts so bad. I wrestled yesterday, had zero hours of sleep in 24 hours.
I'm trying here.
So I'm miserable. She pulled me away from my match with Scott Steiner and my best friend Chris Dickinson and Kobe Durst to talk.
You said you were down with it.
Come on, man. You tell them that?
I'm not gonna be made to be the bad guy here.
Me neither.
Let's how about we just shake hands and come. I know it's human contact. Come on.
I'll do a high five, all right?
right.
We'll seal it with a high five.
Okay. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Next guest is up, and it is Anthony Green. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
Living the dream.
As always.
So what's going on?
I want to ask you about singing.
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 I don't sing.
You actually do.
I don't. I'm sorry.
You shot.
I don't sing.
What do you do?
Karaoke.
Oh, snap. So I saw you karaoke, actually.
Okay.
And it was quite a sight. You gave it your all. You were great, and you didn't even look at the screen. You're one of those people that go and you're like, I know I'm going to kill it before going into
Yeah.
it. Yeah. It's right there on his face.
So I actually started doing karaoke when I was 17 years old. I found a bar that would let me in.
Yeah.
Illegally. Yeah. And I did karaoke. Is that someone paying?
No, it's just the pipes.
Oh, okay. But yeah. And I actually won a karaoke contest.
Did you really?
At 17 years old.
And
I won $50.
Which song won it for you?
Ice Ice Baby.
Oh my gosh, and I saw you do
yes,
that.
you saw. That's my go-to. I have 3 go-tos that I do every time. I like to warm up with "This Is How We Do It,"
which I saw you
Yep,
do.
Montel Jordan. That's my warm-up. Gets the people going.
Yeah.
Followed by my Ice Ice Baby. And if there's time, I'll usually bust out. Are you familiar with the band LFO?
Yes.
I do
Summer
Summer
Girls.
Girls. Yeah.
That's such a. When I hear that song, I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
Love you too.
You're not good.
Dude,
I'm all good. Not anymore. I'm retro now.
we have Hornswoggle walking in the background. Just what was that about?
I don't know. He's very short-tempered.
We were talking about karaoke for a sec.
Yes.
And I wanted to bring up the fact, well, we were kind of discussing it, but you're so good. So
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Did I do
Have
the
you ever
worm?
thought? Yes.
I think all right.
You broke that out, yeah.
Sometimes, like in between the musical breaks of the Ice Ice Baby, I have like 3 dance moves that I'll do in order every time, but only for a hot crowd.
That's Well, it was a hot crowd that
Yes,
night.
it's actually on YouTube somewhere. Not that one.
Yeah.
But there's me doing
the worm.
Ice Ice Baby with the worm and like the whole dance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you commit.
I do 100%.
Exactly. Well, I want to say thank you for joining me on here today. I love to shoot in the breeze with people.
It's about time that I've been on this show. I've been waiting for like a year, and finally she asked me. Finally, I'm over enough that I could be interviewed.
It was really a timing thing, but if you want to play it that way, then sure.
I'm finally famous.
Finally.
I
Thank you
made
so
it.
much for making it right on
Yes.
the show today.
At RetroAG. That's my Twitter.
What a day. So I had such a great time at Alpha One Wrestling. Every time I'm in that locker room, I'm watching that show. It's just amazing. There's such a great camaraderie there. And I mentioned that in my last vlog, but it's true. They are so lovely. The whole locker room's great. And it was so lovely seeing so many friends as well. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I have some full interviews coming your way as well. I have a full interview with Trey Miguel coming, along with a full interview with Swoggle, aka Dylan Postel. So stay tuned for those. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see all of the amazing content, whether it's adventures, vlogs, interviews, coming your way. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this, and thank you.